Hey everyone, Cloud here, and welcome to my guide on the Shadow of the Storm quest. Now, for this quest you're going to need the following requirements. So you need to have a level 30 crafting, and you also must have the ability to kill a level 120 boss. You must have also completed the Demon Slayer quest and the Golem quest. That's it for the requirements. Now onto the items. So you need to have the Silverlight sword. If you don't have the sword anymore, you can get a replacement from Fatherine. You'll need a silver bar, an empty vial, and 3 pieces of a black outfit, which I'll mention a bit in a moment. And for recommended, you'll need some coins to do travelling on like magic carpets. Some water skins might come in handy if you're worried about the desert heat hurting you. Obviously food as well for the fight is definitely a major. Desert clothing will protect you from the heat of the desert. So about the black clothing that I mentioned a minute ago, you need to have 3 pieces. These can consist of the following things. You can dye a desert shirt and desert robe black by using black mushrooms outside the dungeon during this quest. Black cape from the highwayman can be counted. Black dragonhide armour, black wizard robes, black armour items, a priest gown top and bottom, shade robes, dark mystic robes. Any of those will be the key to use. Now the easiest ones out of them lot is if you just buy a priest gown top and bottom from the fancy clothes store in Varrock, and you can also get a highwayman cape. Those will count as your free items, allowing you to be able to progress in the quest, but that'll make a little bit more sense a bit further on. But that's it for the requirements and items. Now onto the quest starting point. So we're currently at the Agrith Lodestone, which can be accessed via the Lodestone network. If you don't have this one unlocked and wish to unlock the other ones, I have a guide which can be found in the description below, and it's very worth having full access to the Lodestone network when completing quests. But from here we're going to go speak to Fatherine, who is just south of the Agrith Bank, a little walk literally to the southwest of us. So I'll speak to you in a moment. And once you arrive, you want to speak to Fatherine and offer your assistance to him. So he will tell you about a group of dark wizards led by a man named Deneth, who are planning to summon an evil demon, Agrith Naar, and will obviously ask your assistance in stopping them, and you want to go find out the wizard's plan. So once we've finished speaking to him, we're now going to head to Uza, which obviously when you completed the Golem quest, Uza is where you found the Golem, so you should all remember roughly whereabouts to go. But what you need to do is head through to Shanty Pass, and then if you use a magic carpet and ask it to take you to Uza, that'll be the quickest way of reaching there. Once you arrive, you should see Father Baden, who is around outside, and you'll want to go speak to him. So once you finish speaking to him, you want to enter the ruins, and where before you entered the portal that led to like the demon's sort of throne room, you'll see Evil Dave standing outside. So this is the part where you need to be wearing at least 3 pieces of black armour or dark armour, whatever you want to call it, to be able to look evil enough for him to allow you inside. So obviously I mentioned earlier what items you can wear. Hopefully you've picked 3 out of the list I've given you. When you've got them equipped, speak to Evil Dave, and he'll hopefully agree that you look evil enough and will allow you to go inside. Also, what I nearly forgot to mention, obviously Silverlight will count as a holy item in your inventory, so what you want to do, there's some black mushrooms literally just outside like the stairs leading down to the ruins. If you pick one of them and grind them into black mushroom ink and then use it on your Silverlight, you'll dye it dark, and then you'll be allowed to get in. So anyway, once you've got your 3 pieces of dark clothing or dark items and the Silverlight has been dyed dark, speak to Evil Dave and a cutscene will take place with him leading you to the leader of the group, Deneth. Deneth will accept you into his group, and he'll tell you that he needs your help in summoning Agrith Naar, and he'll also tell you about an incantation you need to use. This will be different for each player, so it is advised you write it down, but you can ask him a bit later on, so don't worry about it for the moment, but you will need to remember the incantation at some point. So first thing you want to do is talk to Jennifer, who is one of the Dark Wizards, and you'll get a demonic sigil meld, and then you want to go to Agrith again, and if you head to the nearby furnace and use a silver bar, you should be able to make a demonic sigil. Now we need to return to Uza, but obviously a few short minutes of doing some more stuff. You will be entering the boss fight, so make sure you've got any like armor, food and weapons that you're going to need in order to do the battle, but we'll speak to that a bit further on. But anyways, once you have the demonic sigil in your inventory, you want to return to Uza and enter the demon's lair again, so I'll speak to you once we're there. Once you're back in the demon frame room, you're going to speak to Matthew, and he'll tell you about Joseph and a book he found. And now we want to go find that book. So if you go back outside and talk to the clay golem, it will tell you that Deneth killed Joseph, but Joseph hid a large book in one of the broken kilns. Now you'll see there's quite a few kilns scattered around the area. You want to go around and keep searching them all until you find a demonic tome. I think the location of the tome is different for each player as well, so make sure you search all the broken kilns. There's also one north of the magic carpet, so don't miss that one out. But once you have the demonic tome, quickly read through it, and you want to return to Matthew and discuss the contents of the book with him. So, Deneth will now call you over to take your place and lead the incantation. Make sure you obviously have Silverlight with you in that. And then using your sigil, you want to chant in the order that Deneth told you, which is different for each person. This is the part now where you can speak to Deneth and ask for the incantation again. So like I said, it's different for each person, so just make a little note. But anyways, once you've got it ready, if you use the chant option on the sigil, you'll now be told to say the 4 incantation words or whatever they are for you. When that happens, Deneth will walk into the centre of the magic circle and appear and goes into another dimension. It'll turn out he was the demon Agrith Naar all along, and this has sent him back to his own dimension. So in order to stop him, we need to re-summon Deneth in order to defeat him. So Deneth would have dropped his sigil on the floor. Make sure you pick this up. Obviously, we'll have to make another one a bit further on. Evil Dave, Eric and Tanya will run away, and you want to chase them through the portal. Tanya will be killed by the ghost in the basement, so make sure you pick up her sigil as well. And then if you talk to Evil Dave, he'll tell you that Eric was killed by a collapsed ceiling and will give you Eric's sigil. Tell Evil Dave to return to the lair, and he'll go back up. And then you want to go upstairs and talk to Father Baden and Father Reen and give each of them a sigil that will allow them to go into the demon's lair. And then also you want to talk to the clay golem. He will tell you that he was programmed never to help summon demons, so what you need to do is similar to what you did in the golem quest, is go back in the basement and take this strange implement from the northwest corner and use it on the golem, and you'll take out the scroll about demons. Then if you talk to him again, he'll agree to help you now and take the 3rd sigil. So once you're ready, go back into the demon's lair and talk to Matthew to get everyone to stand in the circle again. So take your place in the circle and use your sigil to chant the incantation. However, this time it's backwards, like you were saying to Matthew what was read in Joseph's book. So whatever incantation you use to allow Deneth to go into the demon realm, you now need to do it reverse. So that should make sense to you. If you've done it correctly, Agrith Naar will appear in the circle, very angry that you have summoned him, and he'll kill Matthew and then move to attack you. You'll also notice when I was doing this that the demon seemed to glitch out and it seemed like he was a bit morphy, so I don't think he's actually meant to be doing that during the quest, but made me chuckle a bit. But anyway, you now need to defeat him. He uses melee up close and casts Fire Blast at a distance, so if you have like Protect from melee or Protect from magic on, he'll automatically use the alternate attack style, so it's kind of better just to not use either of them regardless if you have the level or not. He's not too difficult to kill. You obviously just got to be a little bit conscious of your health. Make sure you use some like repeatable damaging abilities, and also the thing I must mention that the final blow must be with Silverlight to be able to finish him off. You'll notice if you get him to 0 health points, he'll regenerate slightly, like he done for me. But as soon as he gets to the sort of like last 10% of his health, I'd equip Silverlight and start killing him with that. Silverlight automatically does extra damage to demons, so it should still be just as accurate as the weapon you're using at the moment. When the demon is finally dead, unequip your Silverlight and a message will appear telling you that he has merged with the demon's blood and will now have turned into Darklight. You will then be able to choose the skill you wish to receive experience in. Now if you accidentally do something to make the message disappear before choosing, literally just unequip then re-equip Darklight and it should appear again. And then once you've chosen what you want the experience in, it should come up, congratulations, you've completed the Shadow of the Storm quest. You're awarded 1 quest point, 10,000 experience in any combat skill except for prayer and summoning. You'll also receive the demonic sigil, which can be used to chant a number of times even after the quest, but it cannot be reclaimed if lost after this point. You also get a demonic tome, which is updated in your bookcase, and of course Silverlight would have turned into Darklight, which you can now use as a stronger weapon, and that's actually key for a lot of other quests and enemy killing as well. And of course you would also receive 2 treasure hunter keys and 2 hearts of ice. So yeah, not too bad of a quest. It's a little bit long-winded leading up to the fight, but then the fight makes it end quite quickly. The main sort of reward from this quest is obviously the experience and any combat skill. That should bump you up a few levels, and also Darklight is used quite a lot in future quests as well. I believe you need a Darklight in order to fight tormented demons, which is in the Wild Gothic Sleeps quest. So yeah, and obviously this quest is required to complete a few others as well. But yeah, I don't think you'll run into any problems using this guide. However, if you do get stuck at all, leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll help you out as best I can. If not, thank you for watching. Please make sure you like, favourite, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to share with your friends. Cheers guys, bye bye.